So here's the funniest thing about me. Like, I have two different spirits. I have like this very like sweet spirit. Don't get it confused. I still know what I want and how I want stuff and everything else. And then I have this other spirit that's very like strong-willed, dominant, very rebellious. People call it stubborn, whatever, but it's very strong. That's the spirit that I grew up with. Now, I say all that to say this. Though I have these like two different, complete opposite spirits, the thing about me is this. I really, really, really like that one spirit that isn't so pleasant. Like, it gives off all types of, I'm gonna get what I want. I don't care how it's gonna get done. And I don't give a fuck about nobody or their opinions or what they think or how they feel. I just want what I want. That spirit is very careless. But it is very self-caring. That spirit is that. I need to write this spirit next to individual, because over the years, as I've done personal development, I've kind of like dimmed the light on that spirit. But that spirit always gets me where I want to be quicker. This good spirit is very chill and very reserved and very nurturing, loving, and caring. And ain't none of that gonna help me get to what I want. None of that. That spirit, I'm grateful to know it. I'm happy that it's there. That ain't the spirit that I need when I am in the situation that I'm currently in. I need my other spirit. And I'm very grateful that I'm aware of this now, because it's like I need to be able to know which spirit to turn on and turn off. But if I really, truly, and honestly allow that other spirit to be very dominant in me, as it once really was, and that spirit never really went away, truth be told, because that one spirit of dominance, I'll say this, I allowed that spirit to kind of go dormant. But when I need to cut somebody off or play blockity block block block, that spirit is right on time. But my spirit of goodwill indeed is the spirit that is on the sideline, always giving all these second chances and these try agains and multiple tryouts and patience. That's not the thing that I want. I don't want that, because that's definitely not gonna give me what I need. What I need a lot for me and my children. A lot. And the stuff that me and my children need and want, that spirit of dominance is gonna get it. This spirit of, and it's not, I had to learn the difference between the two. I had to learn that spirit of, sweet sugar honey pie is not bad, because it's hard for me to be vulnerable. It's hard for me to let people, close to me too. It's also hard for me to, be I don't know, I can't figure out the word, but long story short, it's hard for me to be vulnerable with people. That's what I'm saying, right? That spirit, I had to learn that it is okay. And it may be, something that I'm not really for, as far as it goes. In the same token, I choose when I turn that spirit on and off. You know, like that spirit that I need to put on the back burner. That spirit need to get picked up. But I feel like that's the spirit, and this is not nothing good to say, right? All of me is of God, but I am more than sure what God is not is a feeble spirited being. God is very, I believe, knowing of what he wants. And God is also, I believe, very creatingful is not a word, but that's my new word, creatingful. Very creatingful of what he wants. And that very much is of both sides, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But that spirit of setting things on the side, and that spirit, how do I explain this? The spirit of procrastination that I have, I'm gonna just start calling anything that I know is of a character trait a spirit. There's multiple different types, if that makes sense. And know all these different types are of what they are. Me as an individual, I have to know in the moment. So I have to pray to God about these certain types of spirits. Like, it's not in a negative connotation either. They all, it's part of me being a human. That, if that makes sense, for lack of better words. All in all, I am a spiritual being having a human experience. All in all, no matter what. It's not that, it's never not that. And with that being said, in the same token, though I am a spiritual being, you know, there's always a law of polarity. There's a up and a down. There's a good and a bad. There's a, you know, in and a out. It's always something of those in existence. And I'm grateful for them. But I know if I'm checking the tempo of my money, which is always, I don't care how old I've been, I've always had money on my mind. And if I don't have it, I don't feel comfortable. And if I get it, and I do whatever I want with it, I know that I can always get it again. How else would I get it before? Because nobody just set me in front of it and said, here you go. I have a thing. My spirit tells me, go get the money. Figure out how to get the money. Like, in me, and I listen and I go figure it out, if that makes sense. Like, that's why my mind works the way it works, in the nature of, you call it strategy, you call it whatever you want to call it. But for what it's worth, me as an individual, I know that for me and these 3 children that I do have, money is very valuable to everybody on the face of the earth. But I also had to learn this too. In my journey of personal development, I had to learn how to show up for what it is in due respect to what it is that I want. How to show up, how to match the energy. I had to learn that too. And the reason why I say that is because I wasn't taught these things. So your physical appearance is very important. Like, I'm 33, I just learned how to do my nails myself. I just learned this. My makeup and stuff, I was 26, 24, had to learn that. You would have seen, you know, women way back when doing their eyebrows, enhancing their features. But I wasn't raised around those type of females either. And I wasn't raised by that type of female either, where these type of things are, you know, of that importance. But in the world, yes. In the world, to get what you want, you have to play the game. And that's not in a bad sense. It's more more so in the sense of, if I know what I want, I need to be appealing to people, because people are very judgmental. So I'm gonna do what is appealing to the eye just to get their attention. All I need is your attention, just so I can get what I want. Anything past that, I don't give a damn about you, truth be told. Like, and I don't have to in actuality. And the main reason why is because I'm only after what I'm after. And that's that spirit of going after what I want. That's that spirit of, that's not the humble spirit. Like, I have a humble spirit and I have a determined spirit. That's what I'll say. That spirit of that rebelliousness, that stubbornness, that go-getterness, that know what I wantness, that's that determined spirit. Oh my gosh, that's the perfect word for that spirit. That determined spirit, I love that spirit with all of my heart. But that's the same spirit that'll have me lonely. That spirit will have me lonely. That's why my humble spirit had to come about. And I had to learn personal development. Because that humble spirit is the spirit that people, you know, they gravitate towards. And I don't even have them people that I need to be around me gravitating towards me because of that spirit. Truth be told, that be the people that be trying to figure out how is it that I can, you know, be who I am. But I don't need those people around me. Truth be told. So that spirit of determinedness, that's when determined spirit Erica says, cut them off. And it always be in my back pocket. Not in my back pocket. Like, probably on my shoulder. Saying, cut them off. They just did some fucked up shit. Cut them off. You don't like that. Cut them off. Like, that's that determined spirit be right there for it. Now that other spirit, the other spirit, my humble spirit, is also loving, nurturing, and caring. Oh man, that spirit though, gonna want to keep them around. But I'm gonna listen to that determined spirit. That determined spirit say they gotta go. And one swift move, I'm gonna figure it out. You got to go. But one thing I don't do is I won't allow that determined spirit also protects me. And I say that to say this. That spirit protects me in the nature of any type of foolishness that comes from people as human beings. I don't have to worry about it when it comes down to that, because that spirit don't care. So whatever they up to, we gonna speak on it, bring it to the light, and cut it short, because that spirit is in me, and I appreciate that spirit for that. But that's mainly who I am, because that spirit has been with me since a child, and I was aware as a child of that spirit. And it wasn't until I got like 27, anywhere from between 27 to 30, that I noticed that I was trying to pray that spirit away. And I shouldn't have been. I didn't know how to take that spirit, because that spirit would leave me lonely because of how I am. So it's like, I really appreciate that spirit, you know, as protecting me through, you know, my years. And now that I have kids, yes, that humble spirit, the older they get, is necessary. But for me, for what it's worth, for me to get what I want for us, that spirit though, oh man, I appreciate that spirit. I love that spirit with all my heart. I love my humble spirit too. I really do. I really, really do. But my determined spirit, that's my buddy. That's my best friend. That is my I don't know, partner in any, I ain't gonna lie, that's my partner in crime, but that's the partner. Alright, so I really ain't have a purpose. But my determined spirit is that I have to nurture it to get it back how it need to be. But my determined spirit is going to help you. So if you want to sign up for my coaching, you can go ahead and go to ericafate.com. I do have coaching clarity calls. And yeah, if you feel any type of confusion or whatever the case may be, I'm willing to help. So reach out to me and let's work together.